should choose. Is it yourself? Come here to me now. I haven't seen you in ages. How are we getting on? Look, fair play to him, Jesus. Well, lads, what's the crack? How are we getting on? Back again today. Back at it with another Vida. And this fella here, I've been informed that his name is actually Judge. So, sorry, apparently it's because he has judgy eyes. I'm not going to judge him, but apparently he's going to judge me. That's how it works. So, yeah, today I'm here to talk about the Leaving Cert results, otherwise known as, stop, get down. Sorry, yeah, but I completely forgot that this week, actually, it was exam results time for those who did the Leaving Cert in Ireland and the A-levels in here, Britain land. And yeah, that's always it's always an interesting time of year, and it reminds me of my time when I got my results. Yeah, it's a funny one. I did the Leaving Cert back in, Jesus, what was it, 2010, yeah, which is terrible, oh god, I'm so old. But I can distinctly remember the day I got the results, I kind of added them up, because obviously you have to add up your points with whatever results you get, and I added mine up wrong, and I didn't get the points I think I wanted or needed for the course, and I was in bits. I was devastated. I was like, oh god, no, this is ruined, and like I felt like my entire world had collapsed. And it was awful, you know. As it turned out, I had added the points up wrong, and I actually had gotten what I wanted and the course I wanted, so it was grand for me anyway. But like looking back on that, it always makes me wonder about the entire exam results and exam system in Ireland with the points and everything, and you know, it being such a points race to get different courses. It's awful. Like there's no way in hell that kids, 17, 18-year-olds, should have that amount of stress and pressure on one series of exams that I've started throwing around this ball and now my hands are itching. I hope I'm not allergic, kind of thing, on it. Anyway, it's awful that there's that amount of stress and pressure put on these things that are supposed to decide the rest of your life. Spoiler warning, here's what I've come to talk to you about today. Exam results don't mean shite. I mean, okay, look, fine. If you're one of those people who wants to work really hard and really is going for these points and you're happy with what you get, that's great. I'm not saying that doesn't matter. I'm saying to all the people who might be disappointed in stuff they didn't get or kind of are stressing out or nearly losing their minds over the pressure of exam stuff, just disregard everything you've ever been told about it in school and all that malarkey, because it's built up way too much. And in the real world, having lived in the real world now for 7 years, I think? Yeah, about 7 years. Just have to tell you that it's a load of bollocks, and there are so many ways, so many different ways of getting to do what you want to do. Like even for myself, did my course in digital media in UL, got my degree, yada yada yada. But every job I've gotten since then, the degree is mentioned in one sentence in the interview, and then the rest of the interview is spoken about my own experience with the online world and my own YouTube and like stuff I do as a hobby. That's always expressed more as like, that's the experience that I have there. And it's feck all to do with what I did in the degree, you know? It was just one of those things that was kind of an eye-opener for me, that kind of like, oh, okay, in the big, real world in terms of getting jobs and doing shit that you want to do, what matters is feckin' experience and about 101 different ways you can go about getting things that don't have to do or don't rely. All the points, the exam results and all the pressure that it brings. No, it's just awful. I don't know. Personally, I just wish that, you know, when you're in school and when you're doing the Leaving Cert, that like everyone around you didn't make it out to be as if it was the be-all and end-all of your life, and that if you fucked it up, that was it, you were done. Because that couldn't be further from the truth. It really couldn't. That's all I wanted to talk about today, because I saw the exam results popping up on Twitter or Facebook and everything, and I don't know, it's just always something that's in the back of my head that I'm like, hey you person who's just did your leaving results, did you not get what you wanted? Were you a bit disappointed? That's fine. You're like most other people in the world, and you'll still be able to do what you want in your life. It's fine. It's okay. All is good. All is well. But anyway, lads, that's all I wanted to talk about today. Did you do your leaving? Let me know down in the comments how you did. How were you feeling? Did you get what you want? Let's have a discussion. And yeah, woo. That's it for the education segment of this month's Vida. If you enjoyed this video, please do be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I make new videos every day this month because we're doing Vida, and yeah, just, me and Judge are gonna go off and see some more shows. Isn't that right? He's a rascal.